And it's round 4, heat 2. Mr. Geek FPV and FPV Drift both out at this starting positions there, placing their quads. So you can see the day's starting to brighten up a little bit. The sun's starting to poke through. We're getting better colors out there on our video. You can see things a little bit easier, and they're making their way now back to the flight line. And we are racing. Mr. Geek through the gate first. FPV Drift just right behind him. Through the chicanes they go. And Mr. Geek pulling a slightly larger lead now, going into the corkscrew. FPV Drift still working on that corkscrew. Going into the split S, and it's Mr. Geek through the backstretch and on to lap number 2. He goes 31.472 seconds on lap number 1. FPV Drift through gate 8 now, onto the backstretch he goes. And he'll be on lap number 2. Mr. Geek FPV just now hitting the backstretch, and he's pushing on to lap number 3 with a time of 30.040 seconds. He's on track for a 4-lap race. If he can push his times up just a little bit harder, he may see 5 laps on this day. FPV Drift coming up to the split S now. And it's Mr. Geek FPV through lap number 4 with 26 seconds left. He's going to have a legendary time on this one. That was a 28-second lap, one of his best. But he's going to need to push it even harder on this next one if he wishes to go on lap number 5. Through the split S he goes with FPV Drift. Blazing through the gate there to get in under 2 minutes to go on to lap number 3. It's Mr. Geek FPV with just not enough time. So close it was. A really nice lap time, though, of 28.188 seconds. He is threatening really hard to make that 5th lap. FPV Drift now looking to finish up his lap here onto the split S. And he needs to stay in the air if he wants those points.
Yeah, put the quads in for it.
So Mr. Geek FPV does get that 5th lap on there. He actually got that 5th lap on there. I was looking at the scoring clock wrong, so there he is. 5 laps, 2:28, 2:49, and FPV Drift also finishes, and we got points on the board.
The race is completed.
And there it is, Mr. Geek FPV gets his 5 laps, 2 minutes, 28.249 seconds. FPV Drift keeping the heat on there, 3 laps for the 6 points, 2:55.075. Here's your standings for the day. Mr. Geek and FPV Drift with the 1st and 2nd. They still stay in a tie at 1st place there at 36 points. There's a 2-way tie now at 2nd. FPV